Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm re-exploring a classic combo that I enjoy. Kind of janky but super fun, wins out of nowhere with Reenact the Crime and Colossification. Colossification +20/+20. However, when it enters it taps enchanted creature. But Reenact the Crime, you can cast something that was put into your graveyard at instant speed. So if you are able to cast Colossification at instant speed during your combat step, you can give any one of your creatures +20/+20, which is usually enough to this attack and win with a lethal attack, potentially on turn 4. Now, all the creatures in this deck are basically able to loot or have flying, and we got the new additions here of Gran-Gran, which is a 1-mana creature that can loot when it attacks, which is very cheap and efficient for this strategy. So a pretty good upgrade here, as well as we got Tio, the Spirited Glider, which when it attacks, it can pump your other flying creatures, it can pump itself, you draw and discard, so does exactly what you want to do with this deck. You want to be drawing and discarding during your combat phase to discard Classification, and then depending on how they block, you can reenact and +20/+20 on your creatures. A lot of your creatures have flying as well, which is really nice. We got the Scavenger, which draws and discards on attack. The Messenger draws and discards on attack. And Kitsa can also do an attack and draw and discard because it has vigilance. Can also just be a looter for your deck, has prowess, so a decent 2-drop. And then the Deep-Cavern Bat is nice just as some sort of discard. Get out the removal from your opponent's hand, make sure their hand doesn't have any ways to disrupt our combo. And the Cirina is another way to find a Colossification, can also find the one of Unable to Scream, so some redundancy there. And then Opt, Sleight of Hand, just ways to find your combo pieces, the Reenact or the Colossification. So you can be a bit more consistent. And then mana base, pretty straightforward. Need a lot of blue pips for the Reenact the Crime. So that is basically the combo. Let's see if Gran-Gran can help us and Tio can help us attack for +20/+20 on turn 4 in the air in Standard. A huge thank you to all my viewers who have joined my channel membership. I really appreciate all the support. Members get badges, emotes, and early access to all my videos. Click the link in the description below the video to join and get these perks today. Okay, going first. Yeah, this hand is a keeper. Need to find our Reenact the Crime, and we'll have our combo all set up. This can find Classification. Alright, go Opt. Don't think I want that. I think we're just looking for Reenact the Crime here. And Kitsa. Do we want Kitsa or Deep-Cavern Bat? Again, I don't think we need the looting right now, so go for the bat. And wow, okay. We'll take the Sheltered by Ghosts. But they definitely have a choice of 2 drops here. Rabbit deck is back. Nice. Alright. Let's get down the Scavenger, I think. Draw, discard. Maybe this Kitsa. Well, I could do like Sleight of Hand and Kitsa. I'll discard another one. We'll see. We hit a land. I think we'll probably play Cirina. Go from there. Mentor, sure. Guy 1. Swinging on in. Take the 2. Alright, there is the land. So, yeah, let's just attack with both, I guess. Probably not blocking here. We'll play this. Just attack. See if we draw. Ooh, there's the Reenact Crime. Nice. We can set up for next turn, essentially. Don't really need the Sleight of Hand, I guess, then. And then play this on blue. Go for the Cirina. And Colossification. Okay, so we got the combo. Just see if they tap out for creature. They do. Can't think of anything that would cost 1 mana that would mess with our plan here. Alright, well, we should have a combo win in the air. We can chump block if we want to, or just take the 6. And hit a land, swing in the air. Draw, discard, Colossification. And reenact. Gotcha. Can gain some extra life. Why not? Sweet, sweet. Got him. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. We'll try out this hand. We got the horse. Oh, we can feed the horse. Nice. What is this from? Final Fantasy or something? Okay. Go Sleight of Hand on 1. I'm gonna say I don't want the Colossification because I can just search it up with Cirina. Although, yeah, I could get a removal spell with this as well, but this gives me a turn 2 play, which I think is pretty important, considering they seem to have a pretty fast start here. Okay, draw a card. The bat. Only 2 lands, so probably take the long goodbye. They have some pretty good plays if they draw more lands. Deep-Cavern Bat of their own. Okay. Very nice. And they have Doubling Season in this deck. That is exciting. Doubles tokens and counters. Yep, take the Cirina. Probably don't want to trade there. Could trade here, but I don't think I want to do that either. Because this is mana value 3 or less. Yeah, because then they could take this out. Well, I would get this back. Could be worth it. Oh, actually, I don't think so, though. I think I'm just going to play this. Pass. Card might be good when Lorwyn comes out. We'll see how many fairies we get, but it looks like probably get a good amount of fairies. In Lorwyn Eclipsed. Exciting, okay. They'll have just 2 lands, which is good. And this is whenever you attack with one or more fairies, draw a card, discard a card. Okay, ooh. Unable to scream. I don't know if I want to play that on anything. I could, but kinda don't need to. So let's just Sleight of Hand, see what we find. Okay, there's Colossification. Let's attack with the Messenger, I think. Play the other one and get more looting here. Do that. And just swing here. Draw. Another Deep-Cavern Bat. Probably want to ditch the land. Enough flying creatures that I don't think. Trying to shrink, or yeah, going able to scream. I'll just ditch the land here. And we get to choose if we put the counter on. We could do 1 and 1, right? But this one. Okay, Gran-Gran. Ditch the Gran-Gran here. Put the other one on here, I think. So it can block pretty effectively. Although, oh god, if they have Maelstrom Pulse, I just realized they draw land. Because that's everything with the same name. I forgot that that card does that, yeah. We'll see. The opponent is kind of AFK right now. Okay, takes it. And no land, no land, no land. Mm-hmm. Need to reenact the crime and then we win next turn. But if we get to play this Deep-Cavern Bat, we can take that. Oh, ooh, land where else? Okay. Wait, oh, no. Okay. There's Gran-Gran as well. We could unable to scream land elves. Not a bad idea. Maybe just attack with the messengers in the air first and see what happens. Or just one of them. I'm at 12, yeah. We'll just swing with one. Another Deep-Cavern Bat, wow. Okay, let's ditch the Gran-Gran. Up here. Well, then, do we just want to go all Deep-Cavern Bats? Or do we want to use an unable to scream on the land elves? I think we want to do that. Because if they can't play any of their 3-drops, that's pretty good, yeah. Let's do this. Pump and pump. And then Deep-Cavern Bat. Oh, oh gosh. 2 Maelstrom Pulses? Well, it's a good thing we have another bat. I don't... The other play would be unable to scream on the land elves and just hope they don't hit a land, but I think we have to do this. And let them start playing 3-drops. Because, yeah, they cannot give them the Maelstrom Pulse. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, here's Preacher. That we can unable to scream, or we can still do it on the land elves next turn. Let's attack with the messengers. Is there a point attacking with these? I don't think so. I think we attack with both of these. And see what happens. Sleight of Hand can go, I think. And then the Colossification can go. Spread out the damage. This is 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we didn't have a lethal attack, but still getting in there. See what we hit with this. Land, don't need that. And then probably play this on the land elves. This can attack and give them a token, but we don't care too much about that. Yeah, when we have lethal in the air, so as much as we can stop them from doing anything. And pump up the Deep-Cavern Bat. Fine. Alright, they did hit the 3rd land, And there's a Deep-Cavern Bat of their own. So now they have 2 Deep-Cavern Bats. So what they can block. And then take they block here, they block here. They'll take 6. They can survive that turn. But yeah, it forces them to double chump block with their bats. So GG. Alright, opponent goes first. We'll try out this hand. Not amazing, but if we find our Colossification, it's pretty good. We got a turn 4 win if we do that. Potentially. Demon Wall. Okay. Go Verge. Get the Kitsa down. Can use it to loot, potentially. Alright, never mind. Well, they can't attack with that at least, so that's good. Get the messenger down. Yeah, we draw Colossification off the top. We will win. I guess we have 2 draws, technically. They don't remove this thing. Alright, never mind. All removal all the time. Alright, Sleight of Hand. Can we get a creature? Well, we do, but not one that loots. We've drawn tons of lands here. Wow, yeah, we've got a lot of things. I guess we take the Shelter by Ghosts, because they'll destroy this with it if they don't. And hope they don't hit a 3rd land. Okay, hey, there's a messenger. Let's just attack. Okay. And drop the land on blue. Then maybe hold this other one to discard here. Wow, it's a lot of land still. Come on, Colossification. Hoot. Wow, that's a lot of lands. Okay. Put the counter. I can't really see myself needing more land. What could I play? Well, if I get a Cirina, well, maybe I will. I'll just play one more land. Thinking, why would I need more than 6 lands necessarily? I wouldn't necessarily. Alright, so they can play Flying Blocker or an Unholy Annex. That's pretty good. They'll win if we draw anything that's not a land. My goodness. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. Colossification. Boom. Got him. Alright, well, got there. Sweet, sweet. On to the next one. Alright, opponent goes first. Let's try this out. Got a Gran-Gran. We got Sleight of Hand. Okay. Archive. Okay, nice. Lead with Gran-Gran. Gonna reenact. So we need a Colossification for the combo. Mm-hmm. Do they let us attack? Do, okay. Discard a land or a Kitsa or the Sleight of Hand. Maybe the Kitsa. Could be a land as well. 1, 2, 3. Womp could go. That's fine. And then we'll go Deep-Cavern Bat. There's the counter, sure. Okay. So we got Kitsa plus Sleight next turn, or the Scavenger. Okay. 3 mana. Blue-white control is not going to be an easy matchup here, I think. One in the tank. Debating their choices in life. Ooh, okay. So we're playing like a mill deck. Okay. Well, let's attack, I think, to start off. Probably ditch this other Gran-Gran. And do we try to play around something here? I don't think so. I'm just going to play this. They have like a Day of Judgment. So be it. We're just trying to hit... Ooh, okay. Need the land now. Now I regret discarding that land. Let's see. Well, Kitsa could be a good creature if they like Day of Judgment. Sort of have. So maybe we'll just ditch this. Oop, there's 2 lands they just milled. It does increase Scavenger. Okay. Well... see if I end up regretting... Okay, we did draw the land. So let's go to combat. See what happens. See, they are letting these attack and letting these trigger, so... do I go for it? They got rid of it 3 steps ahead? I think I'm just gonna go for it. Ditch another land here. I mean... YOLO. Come on, Gran-Gran. Get him. Oh. Don't do it. Oh. Oh, they countered. Okay. Alright. They did have a counter spell. Just countered the Colossification. Fair enough. Alright, well, I guess we try to beat down with these now. This is our plan. Not a great plan, but it's Visa, yeah. Sure. I guess we can use this to block. Well, I'll just loot here. Okay, there's a TO. Not bad. That can kind of potentially double pump, although this is a 3/3. Well, let's just play this out. More mana efficient. Don't think I'm going to win this one, but worth trying. Get to loot twice here. What would be the best draw? Like Cirina or something? Oh, just saying that. That would be the best draw. And ditch the land. This would give us an extra card in hand as well. And another flyer. Alright, I'll hit for 2. We actually could get the Knock in and swing. Alright, block the token. Go to 13. See what they got. 12 cards in the graveyard. Yikes. Yeah. That will do it. Yeah, we can get the Colossification, but then just get milled out, so. GG. Alright, opponent goes first. Give this a keep. Appa. Appa versus Wayne the Rock. Appa gets cabbages, right? He's airbending the cabbages, I think. Pretty sweet. Okay. And pass. Alright, we'll opt. Looking for, yeah, that's fine. Looking for a draw, discard kind of thing. Alright, there's a Verge. Go Bat. Do they have black mana? They do not. So in that case, I don't know. They have two of those. I guess we'll just take the snare. Yeah, let's take the snare. Because that can target the messenger. Well, and there's a Gran-Gran. Alright, let's go. Messenger swing. Beat Appa. Yum. Ooh, there's a simulacrum synthesizer. Okay. Alright, well, let's just draw Reenact the Crime off the top and be good to go. Nope. That was not it. Still could, so that's why I'm going to play this untapped. And swing. Either way, I'm probably ditching one of these. Okay. Play the Gran-Gran. Pass turn. And they've drawn a bunch of North Pole gates. Sure. Okay, makes a token. Still nothing. Is it worth it to throw away this Gran-Gran for a loot? Probably. Because they're going to start removing my stuff next turn if I don't win, like right now. So, let's just do it. Ditch Colossification. Now lands. Which land do we want to ditch? Passage. That one. Jeez. Okay, another land. In case they like have a way to discard one of these or something, I guess I'll hold on to two of them. But that really did not help me at all. Okay. So we need to get our combo going. Ooh, United Battlefront. That's scary one. Let's take that. Go land. Pass. Another repurposing bay, making another token. Wings for 5. And another bat, okay. Okay, swing in the air. Alright, let's ditch this Colossification, pump this up. And now we can do another. We can do this. Plus, let's get the Unable to Scream. Do that on one of their tokens. Might be worth it. What do we have? They're at 6 though. Well, I have to answer this. If I find an answer to this, then 1, 2, 3. Maybe just having another lethal attacker is better. I don't know. Let's try this. And wow. Okay. Take a Grim Bauble. A 4th North Pole Gates. Wow. Alright, well they can sacrifice one of those to get, like, the crystal. Or, yeah. Use that to remove something here. However, I still have a... Oh, they can use... Oh, they can cast this again. This is going to be 14. Yeah, I do not have a lethal attack right now. Unless they don't target the messenger. I just didn't target the messenger? Alright, well. This is 16 if I'm not miscounting anything. Maybe they don't realize that this thing flies. Go to 2. Alright, well. Got there. And also, this gets pumped up, I guess. By itself is enough, but GG. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for the Reenact Colossification combo with Tio and Gran-Gran. This one was super fun, and just a kind of a janky combo, but certainly wins out of nowhere, and the opponents don't really see it coming, and it's pretty funny when it works, and definitely worked. I had a above 50% win rate with this in the ranked queue, and was able to sort of win out of nowhere, and some surprise wins with... I had one game with Tio, which was pretty good, and Gran-Gran was really solid in this deck, as you might expect. Could play some more removal for Gran-Gran. I was thinking if you want to just like attack with it each turn, or you could play some of the tap lands, the station lands for Gran-Gran could be useful, but I felt like it was just having a 1-mana threat that can loot every turn was pretty useful for sure in this deck, and you can kind of just go wide potentially with Gran-Gran Kitsa. So yeah, deck worked out pretty well. I'm not sure I would really change anything. I think everything was pretty consistent. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other ideas for how to improve this. I love to revisit this combo every once in a while and see if we can upgrade it and make it a little bit more consistent. I think Gran-Gran is a pretty good addition to this deck as well. Just a good card in general, of course. But hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video.